Season 4, we know that Pop and Snaps are formidable foes, and we know that their interest and relationship with Kanan is expanding as we see in season 2. Is Kanan someone that they're really interested in mentoring, or is this just a piece in their retirement plan?
Always the selfish, narcissistic, ugly side of human nature allows people to be a part of criminal enterprises. So it's very selfish, and it's very selfish, and it's just for our best interest. He's revenue stream. If he gets to learn something along the way, it's fine. But our interest is the most important thing, first and foremost. And that's the ugly side of criminality, is the ugly side of human nature.
Indeed. So with Pop, Erika, she is strategic, she's sharp. Does she see Rock as someone formidable, or is she not even in her viewpoint as far as their relationship with Kanan?
I don't think she's honestly in her viewpoint. I think I don't respect people that don't have their house in order. And so I view as Rock as not having her house in order. And so I think, although I admire some of her business, what she's acquired, I think knowing that she doesn't quite have her house in order with her son because he's came to do business with us, I feel I have a really abnormal advantage against her. And to answer your question, no. I think I'm at the top with my husband. No.
Facts. We like that.
Thank
So
you.
for these two, old school to the game, they know the ins and outs of the streets. And the Power universe is all about betrayal and loyalty and backsliding. What would it take for them in business for them to, cut ties and with someone on the other side, potentially Kanan?
When it doesn't serve us, the minute it is of no use to us, we'll cut it loose one way or another. And we'll actually tell someone ahead of time, you realize you are beneficial to us right now. Don't think I won't cut you down in a minute. And so people see that as ruthlessness. They see it as necessity, right? Necessity to thrive and also protect themselves from the dangers that are out there, right?
I also think it's
go ahead.
I'm so sorry. If it gets too messy, like if we think someone's a little too messy or a little too immature, we'll cut business ties with them. It's not worth our zen. We're pretty zen. So it's not worth interrupting our flow.
You don't want to mess up the flow of Zen gangsters. So
Absolutely.
you mentioned messy, and Kanan thus far has been pretty messy for their involvement with them. Do they see him as someone moving forward, or this situation that, although it is beneficial for their business, do they think that it is something that can really go on for an extended period of time?
There's something we see in him that's still to be determined. He hasn't done anything to make us rule him out. And he is still being judged on whether or not he is worthy of going forward with on a long-term basis. Right now, he's very beneficial to us. We're going to take advantage of it. But it's a probationary.
Yeah, he's on probation.
Probationary period. We're kind of waiting to see if he's going to make it or not. Very strategic in evaluating him on whether or not he can be a long-term project.
Okay, and last question and wrapping up. Now, we know that these Zen gangsters are very on the ball, but what is their blind spot?
For me, each other. He's my weakness. Like somebody does something to him, that's my heart. That would be that I can't speak for, but that would be my blind spot. Definitely Snaps.
For me, it's the mistake that I think all people in this line of work and in this world make, which is not knowing when to stop.
Mm,
That's the real
That's
blind spot.
really
The
good.
fact that we've made it this far in the game, the fact that we just don't stop and step away, that's their blind spot. That is really their blind spot.
That's a great answer. Well, I look forward to seeing what happens this season with them. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your
Thank you,
time.